Hi guys, today we're going to be working on this orange and black French tip water marble for Halloween. And since there's a standalone taping video, I don't normally talk about that process every time. But for the French tip, that's really the only thing that's different. These are French tip guides. They're basically like a curved sticker that can help you to do a traditional French tip if you're not comfortable freehanding it. And that's what I'm going to use to mark off my tip. If you don't have these, you can certainly use normal tape, and the only difference is that you're going to have a straight line across instead of a curved line. And you basically just want to apply that so that the tip of your nail is marked off. Of course, make sure that your base color is completely dry. And then instead of placing the tape right below the cuticle like I normally do, I'm going to cover up the rest of the polish. But since the tape can actually pull up the polish when you remove it, I'm just going to actually stick it against my skin a couple times, and that will basically just remove some of the adhesive, make it not as sticky and easier to remove. And then I'm going to just apply it over the bottom of the nail like that. I'm going to grab another piece of tape, and this one I'm going to just apply along the side. And I apologize for the awkward camera angle. Around the tip, and then down the other side. Usually if I'm showing this kind of thing, I set up my camera completely differently, but it's set up to show you guys the water marble. I might as well show you. I'm going to tape off my thumb also. This is going to be another accent nail with a water marble over the whole nail, so I'm just going to tape off below the cuticle. And then up one side, around the tip, and down the other side, so that we're all wrapped up there. So now that that's taken care of, here's our cup of room temperature filtered water. And the colors that I'm using today, the orange is from Finger Paints. This is called Prince and Princess, and that's not spreading very well. So, give you guys a little cleanup lesson. I'm just going to pull the polish all around the cup like that. You can see it's covering the whole surface. And what this does is any little polish residue or anything that's stuck on the surface, as this dries, you can see you can pull up the whole skin. That'll get rid of any residue that's there also. So, every now and then in between nails, you may need to do that. And then when you go back with the polish, as you can see, we're getting a lot better spread naturally. I think I was saying that this orange is Finger Paints Prince and Princess, and the black is Orly Liquid Vinyl. And you can see the polish still isn't quite spreading all the way across the cup. This is actually turning into a good learning experience. Just go along the side and the polish will kind of draw out. You know, sometimes you have to make it work with you. It's not always going to spread as perfectly as it appears to in my videos. Obviously, even for me. For doing just your tips of your nails, it's very similar to doing marbles on short nails. You have to be very careful where you dip your nail, and the more intricate of a design that you have, that kind of helps because you're going to get more of the design in that small area, if that makes sense. So with my orange stick, I'm just going to start out going from one side over to the other. Then I'm going to go down, up, down, and up again. And finally, I'm just going to Go from one side to the other using a really light touch. And you know, you really just want to be going along the surface. If you're dipping your stick into the water, you're dipping too far, and that, along with polish drying, will cause your design to mess up. So, got my nails prepped here, and as you can see, the base is Prince and Princess. And I'm going to turn this just a bit. It's a little bit awkward dipping thumb and index together, but with a little practice, just do like that, and clean up the excess polish. Once the surface is clear, you can pull out, and there's the marble. I'm actually going to go ahead, since this is my first French tip video, and take off the tape for you guys. Just going to cut along the underside here on both fingers. And again, like I said, I apologize for the camera angle. As you can see, it was perfect for looking at the cup, not so perfect for this. And I'm just going to peel that whole thing off, and there you're left with the French tip design. With the thumb, I'm just going to, if I can get a grip on it, peel it off. You see that one didn't come off in one neat piece like the other one, but still much easier than having to clean up all that extra polish. So, if you'd like to see some more pictures of this design, you can check out my blog, mysimplelittlepleasures.blogspot.com. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and also just to mention, since this is the first of my Halloween designs this year, there's now a Halloween design playlist that'll be linked in the information box, and you can check that out for last year's designs and the other designs that I'll be doing this year as well. So, thanks for watching.